Hello, beautiful ones and crafting friends. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by today. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I hope you also had a great Valentine's Day. I know I did. I spent it with my sweetheart. And so today I'm here to share with you quickly a fancy fold card. I'm a little bit behind, so please forgive me on that. The Valentine's Day weekend kind of threw me off, so I'm back to share. So today's card is a fancy fold card, and it's called a pull-out card. And this is one that I had did on my Facebook page, and it goes like that. Real simple. It looks hard, you guys, but it's really, really simple. So let's get started. So what I did, you guys, is that I used this designer series paper. This is latte stacked by Die Cuts with a View. I'm a big Die Cuts with a View fan. I've been collecting this since 2000, I think 2004 or 5. When I started crafting, I was going to TJ Maxx and Michaels. Oh, sorry, TJ Maxx and Ross to get my paper pass, but that's been a long time, and so I don't even do that anymore. So I used this. Let me share with you this is the other half. It comes with 48 sheets, and this is what I had left. I think it's 3 sheets of each pattern, and I have one of each left. But I do have another one. I've been holding on to this in my stash for a long time. Again, this is 2009. So I chose one pattern from here, and then I chose 3 colors. So let's get started with that. So our base I chose was this chocolate, and what it is a 4.25 by 5.5, and this is going to be our base. This is where our mechanism is going to lay on. This piece right here is going to lay on top of that. So before we get started, we're going to put that to the side. So you need that, and I chose, this is I guess a cocoa or a brown color. This is from my stash, and I don't know who the name of the people was because it doesn't have one. But this is from Recollection, and what you're going to do is cut this piece to 4 by 9.75. Okay. Now what you're going to do before you get started with the scoring, you're going to grab your paper trimmer. I already have mine here, and you're going to place your cardstock. I hope I'm in the frame. Place your cardstock on the 3-inch mark. You're going to grab your cutting slide, and you're going to place it at, I think it's 3. Yeah, you're going to place it at 3. So find 3. Make sure it's right. Excuse my head. And then you're going to cut from 3 to 7. Oh, you know what? That's wrong, you guys. You're going to cut. Yeah, that's right. I'm thinking of something else. You're going to cut from 3. I'm sorry, you guys. So you're going to cut from 3, the 3-inch mark, all the way down to 7.5 mark. And there we go. Now you're going to just take it out of your cutter, lay it to the side. Now I have to move that out the way. And now I'm going to grab my scoreboard. Now with the long, now that you still have it in your hand, you're going to flip it. See what I did? Do it again. This is the long way. This is where we started the cut. You're going to take it, grab it from the top, and you're going to flip it. And then you're going to put it in your trimmer the long way. This is the long way. And then you're going to start to score it. I love my little stylus that I have because it seems to make a better crease. And then what you're going to do is you're going to start your scoring at at 3 inches, but you're only going to score to you get to that cut line that you made. So you go to the 3-inch mark and score all the way down to that cut line. Okay, then your next score mark is going to be at 5 1/4, and you're going to go all the way down. So let's do that a couple of times. And then your last one, because you have to make your score mark at the bottom here at 7 1/2 inches. All I do is just turn it over, flip it back over, make my 7-inch, make a little tick mark at the 7 1/2 inch, then flip it back over, and then just score from that little mark to the cut line. And that's it as far as that part's concerned. Okay, so now you have your score marks. Now you're going to move that to the side. Now you're going to need your designer series paper, and I cut mine's at 2 7/8 by 2 7/8, and then my strip is cut at 7/8 by 5, and then my inside piece, I have a 2-layer inside piece, and the first layer is 4 1/2 by 2 3/4, and the second layer is 4 by 2 1/2, and I'll show that with you in just a sec. So now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our what I call the mechanism piece, and what you're going to do is you're going to go, I think it's Mountain Valley, and see how when you did that, how it just automatically just wants to bend over on its own? Well, that's what you're going to do. But what I recommend is that you take it and you flip it over and lean it on itself, and that pretty much gives you a better crease line, and it won't look like it's all wonky. So you do it like that. So when you're done, when you make your crease marks and everything, see something, this is just a little bit off. Hold on, you guys. You know, when you're making the video, nothing ever goes right. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so now when you do it, it should look like this. Sorry for the shaking of my camera. It should go like that, okay? Now what you're going to do is you're going to take that piece and you're going to adhere your glue of choice. Okay, look. So this is the 3-inch side. So once you have it folded, on that other side right here is you're going to put your tape. I like to make sure that mine is adhered well, so I put it everywhere. Okay, so once you've done that, now remember, it should look this way. I'm sorry, you guys. It should look like this. Now you're going to take your... Here, why don't we just go ahead and decorate it first, okay? So you're going to take your first piece, which was your designer series piece of paper, and that's the 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. I have mine here. That didn't do well. I guess I didn't varnish it before I tried to take it off. Okay, so that should work this time. There we go. I wanted to try to keep these things under 10 minutes, but that doesn't seem like that ever happened. So here's my first piece, and we're going to center that to give you that nice little border around. Awesome. And then your 7/8 by 5. That's going to be your outside strip here. So we do it like that. It's always a mess when you're trying to do something on video. Okay. And then the inside piece, which is 4 1/4 by 2 3/4, and that's this one, and that's my chocolate piece. And then the other piece that I have is another green piece. I did some stamping, and I added a little embellishment on it already. And this piece is 4 by 2 1/2. Make sure I furnish this so that the score tape will come up. I get my score tape, you guys. I don't know if you have a Daiso in your neighborhood. It's a little Japanese company, and they carry products that's about $1.50 and up. And that's where I get my score tape from. It works. It's just as good as the other ones that's out there. I haven't had any issues with it falling apart or anything like that, but you also have to realize that if you have humidity in your area, that can also play a part of it, because like when it gets hot here in California, and I have a project that I had worked on that I had kept, because this room gets hot in the summertime, and it kind of fell apart because it was because of the heat, the intense heat. So there's my other part. Now this part goes in the center here. And we're going to do that really quick so I can finish this video. Now you guys, I'm sorry that I haven't had a chance to actually post my measurements. I usually try to be good at that, but it's kind of hard for me, because I'm you know, working and then coming, trying to do this. I sometimes forget. So that goes inside there. Now, have we so far? Now you're going to take your base piece, that 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and you're going to adhere it. Now remember your position, because that's important, because once you hear it down, it's down for good. So here we go. Now I'm going to have to go off camera for a minute, you guys. Excuse me, because I want to make sure I get this right. And it's very, very important that you make sure you have it on there correctly. Let's see, that looks about right. It's about as straight as I'm going to get it. So when you adhere it, it should look like this when you open it. Again, that's the back. That's the front of your card. Easy peasy. I told you it looked like it was hard, but it's really simple. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment down at the bottom, and I'll try my best to answer them in a timely manner. Thanks so much for your time, you guys. As always in party, I wish you peace, love, and blessings. Until next time, take care. Bye for now.